Hey, I'm here with Greg James and the Loughborough Students Union. We're here for FND. So you've got your set already, and I remember that you've been here before at 2010. So how does that experience compare to other experiences at other universities?
This is an amazing place. By the way, FND, is that Friday Night Disco?
Yes, Friday Night Disco.
Friday Night Discotheque. That's why they call it FND, because disco is not a cool word, is it?
Nah, it's not.
It's been called FND for ages. Like forever. Is there a night still called Hey You?
Yes, there is. That's Wednesday nights. It's Wednesday nights.
That was existing when I was at university, which is 10 years ago. It was still called that. It's still going strong.
Yeah, it's still going amazingly strong. There's so much as Hey You versus AU. We've got so much going on with Hey You.
All the letters.
Yeah, all the letters are going on.
Are here. Well, anyway, so this is a great place. This is the smallest chair ever. Look at this.
Yeah, usually we have that sofa, but
anyway, this is a great university.
It is an awesome university.
It's really fun, and I've been here a few times. I've not been here for a couple of years, but I've been allowed back, which I'm really pleased about.
Well, we're really excited to hear your mix. I think,
too.
As you can hear, all the freshers out there, they're incredibly pumped.
You're not a fresher, are you?
No, I'm second year.
You're second year. How are the freshers?
Oh, they are looking amazing.
Yeah.
So excited and so pumped, and I'm sure they're going to give you such a good vibe out there.
There's like 5,000 people in this whole complex, not in that one room, but
no, not the room, but
quite a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a huge complex. You've just got that room tonight, unfortunately.
Okay.
But
that's quite a good one. That's a good room, though.
Yeah, it's the biggest room.
Oh, okay.
So that will be packed.
Rooms.
Once you get in there, that will be
good.
That will be properly packed. So tomorrow we are releasing the LSU exec video. And obviously you probably remember last year's one.
I do. Yeah, very well.
What was your opinion on it?
It was marvellous. LSU. What's the next bit?
ESEC.
ESEC
at LSU.
Oh my god.
I think that's how it goes.
It's brilliant. My worry is that they're trying to be rubbish now. Do you know what I mean? Well, that worked because it was just brilliant.
I think, what was it, after about 2 months of that video being on YouTube, it got worst video on YouTube, and it made its way to America and Australia.
It's so perfect. It's like you don't need to do another one. Like that just needs to be just put out again. Just change it to 2014.
To be fair,
in a way, that's all it needs to be done. In a weird way, it's kind of how I felt after Wrecking Ball. You've gone there. Where do you go next? There's nowhere.
Yeah, there isn't.
So I'm afraid you might have to settle with that one being the one.
I haven't actually seen this year's one.
What? Do you know what the song is?
I have no idea. Do you know what the song is, Dan?
Anyone know?
Bandit.
Rather Be.
Clean Bandit, Rather Be. Could be interesting.
Okay.
Could be very interesting.
I was trying to think of what word they'd. So would it be LSU again?
Yeah, it will be. So.
I'm with you.
LSU.
I bet it's that.
Can you just do ours for us?
Yeah, I wonder if it is that. Interesting.
It would be very interesting.
I am obviously going to watch it, and it's the difficult second album.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Really?
Well, I've already asked them to watch it, but it's not entirely done yet. They've still got a little bit of work left to do.
Has Scott Mills been here since that video came out? Have you spoken to him about it?
I didn't speak to him personally. Okay. I didn't see the interview.
I wonder if he's been spoken to about it personally. But it's one of those things that we just were like, oh my god, have you seen this? I
do remember driving to London one day with Radio 1 on, and it did come on, and I was singing along to it. But
it's clever. It's really it was amazing. I don't know how deliberate it was. I just think
I was sitting in Freshers, obviously out there listening to the song, and I was thinking, really?
I'm thinking of playing it tonight, but I don't know.
I think
I've not got the LSU version. I'm sure someone will give it to me. But
I was gonna say, you get a great response from it.
Do you think?
Yeah, it'll be an amazing response from it. They'd all start singing it.
Do all the new freshers know that as the legacy of last year or the year before?
I'm not sure how many of them actually know it. I haven't spoken to too many about it. But I'm pretty sure they do know it.
But I wonder how many people were encouraged to come here after watching that video. That's what I thought about it. It was like someone at home going, where should I go to? Should I go to De Montfort? Or where should I go to? Maybe I'll go to UEA or maybe Kent. No, Loughborough. They did that song. They did a catchy song. I want to be part of that gang. I want to be there. I want to be doing the next year's song.
Well,
I think it would have been someone who actually said that. I think.
Right, did they say that to you in one of your interviews, or?
No, I imagined tonight if I said, "Did anyone see the LSU video? Make them want to come here." I'm sure some people would say
oh,
yes.
you'd get a great response. That would be an amazing response.
There's some people that went to my old university because Matt Smith, Doctor Who, went there.
Oh, really?
That's what people do.
I love Matt Smith.
And to a lesser extent, me.
Do you want to be in Doctor Who? Is that your dream?
I actually have been in Doctor Who.
You have been?
I was in Doctor Who. I was in an episode of Doctor Who for 5 seconds.
Which episode was that?
I can't remember, but it was with James Corden in it, and the Doctor was Matt Smith, and we were in a shopping centre, and I was shopping for bras. That's real.
I'm going to watch that tonight. I do know that episode.
Yeah,
that's the one with the Cybermen.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's
so if you look in the department store, the girl with the pram, when James Corden's walking through, I'm in the back of the shot buying.
I'll have a look
stuff, and he knocks the display over, and I go. I can look over.
I do vaguely remember actually.
A startled customer.
That is pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet.
Startled customer number 1.
Okay, I'll have a look. I do have one very particular question from some of the LSU staff. That we've had a look into your history, and back in time you had supposedly had 3 dummies. One you stroked, one you waved in the air.
Oh my god!
And one you sucked. And
how do you know that?
We would like to know, out of Cheryl Cole, Kaiser, and Miley Cyrus, which one would you wave off, suck the face off, or stroke?
I would suck off.
Suck the face off.
Suck the face off. I would suck the face off. Cheryl? What was the other one?
Cheryl, Kaiser, or Miley Cyrus?
I'd stroke Miley Cyrus if she'd let me. I mean, this is all pending if they'd let me, by the way. I don't want to be all.
Oh yeah, of course. That's
assaulty. And I suppose I'd wave off Kaiser. I'm trying to work out the 3 dump. I remember I had one in my mouth. I remember I had one. Oh, I know what it was. So I had one in the mouth.
Yeah.
One stroking my face.
Yeah.
And then one stroking my belly.
Yeah, that's what we've got.
Yeah,
that's what we found on the internet.
That's weird, isn't it?
So that's how we found out.
Where that came from? Anyway.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us.
A pleasure. Sorry, I was being all weird, but I'm very excited about being back, and I think LSU and LSUTV is very good.
Thank you very much.
The video is just well done. It's stunning.
Well, I hope you have a good night. They're pumped to have you out there, and I'll be watching from the balcony.
I'm pumped too, even though I'm sat in an Alan Partridge anorak. I am ready to go.
I'll be up there with the cameras. So, well, thank you very much for being here.
Pleasure. Thank you for chatting to me.